On this week's episode of the Mickeyphile Podcast, we're talking about little Disney traditions that keep us coming back. Sure, there are headliner attractions everybody wants to ride, but after all these years, there are certain things we do every single time we visit Walt Disney World. Maybe it's grabbing a favorite snack, taking a ride on a must-do attraction, stopping for that classic photo, or spending a few quiet minutes in a place that most guests walk right by. But first, we'll catch you up on a couple of the latest Disney news stories before we dive into the traditions that have become part of every Disney trip we take. All that and more coming up right now on episode 259 of the Mickeyphile Podcast. This episode is brought to you by Royal Escapes Travel Company. Ready to start your next Disney tradition? Let the team at Royal Escapes Travel Company make it happen.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 259 of the Mickeyphile Podcast. I'm Scott, and with me, as always, is my lovely wife, Karen.
Hello, everybody.
We made it through the 4th.
We did.
Nothing tragic happened. Nothing too tragic happened. We did Thursday night. It was actually funny. So they let me go home at 10:15 on Thursday.
Right.
Supposed to work till 11:30. I got to go home at 10:15.
Mm-hmm.
Which actually means at like 10 o'clock, they were like, go home. By the time I walked over to the time clock, it's my 10:03 when I can actually clock out and leave because we get 12 minutes of walk time.
Right.
Sometime in the 6 minutes that it took me to, let's say 10. They probably told me 5 minutes to 10.
Okay.
But between then and 10:05, I walked over, I clocked out, changed my shirt, took off my belt,
Right.
so I could walk through the park, and the ride went down.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think I heard that they ended up having to evacuate the ride. And I'm not even too proud to say that I was later. Jesus. Nope, already clocked out. See ya. That's some miserable stuff to do the last hour of the ride being open or not being open, the park being open.
Right.
Walking all them stairs to evacuate people. So,
Well, you didn't have to do that.
but I didn't have to do that.
Right.
That was the most tragic thing that happened. And I got to see the fireworks as I was walking out because it was right when the fireworks started on the 2nd.
That's cool.
Yeah. Got to see the fireworks from Frontierland, but from the wheelchair assist position at Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
So does it give you any view of it?
Yeah, it does, of one set.
Okay.
So the set that's fired off right by us
Right.
back in Frontierland. Actually, a great view of those,
That's cool.
but it is not as good a view as the plaza in front of Monorail.
Right.
But it was a good view. I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually funny. So they actually started, I was on break on the 3rd. Yeah. I was on break and I was sitting at this picnic table outside.
Mm-hmm.
And the first fireworks went off and 2 people walked out and they were like, well, I've got a good view of a tree, which is true from where we were then.
Right.
And I was like, guys, and I pointed over their shoulder and you can see 2 sets of fireworks right behind them. Right behind them over the buildings. It was the 2 sets coming from the lake.
Right.
But
That's funny.
the ones coming from now, once you got on the other side of the gate from where we take our breaks,
Mm-hmm.
you couldn't see those because the mountain was in the way, but you could see the ones from Frontierland. So I did get to see them.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, yeah, that was my,
Well, I got
Magic Kingdom firework experience. And then on the 4th, I was so freaking tired because I had worked until 11 something the night before, and then had to be at work at 7:45 on the 4th. And I was so tired that I sent you to Epcot, and I stayed in the room and watched Behind the Attractions.
You okay?
And Expedition Unknown.
I actually had a good spot for Epcot. No, first I had a good spot for Magic. I was actually in the was it the Plaza? Tony's Town Square Plaza.
Okay. That's Town Square.
Town Square. And basically stood next to one of the planters so I could see the castle side and I could see the water side. So I could see all of it.
Yeah.
And had a big planter to lean up against, which was nice.
Yeah, good.
So
I skipped Epcot. Second year I've done that.
Yeah. You didn't last year either.
Well, I didn't really skip it. I worked both times.
Right.
I was not actually working during the Epcot fireworks this time.
Right.
But I didn't want to go through all the getting there, walking into the park, finding somewhere, having to fight everybody to get out and get back to Saratoga Springs.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I actually stood in a different spot than I normally stand to watch the fireworks. I stood at the Odyssey facing, World Showcase.
we stood there one night with Dave and Veronica and I think Olivia.
Yeah, for the Moonlight Magic fireworks.
Yeah, from the Disney Crush podcast.
Right. Because
it was a good view.
Yeah,
because you're up above everybody else.
You're elevated. So,
and when they're real fireworks, and you don't have to worry about seeing the fountains or the screens back at the time or whatever.
Right.
It's a really good spot.
Yeah, so it was a really good spot, and I was basically straight across from the American Adventure.
From our room in the grandstand, you could see the glow of the fireworks, but none of the actual fireworks.
Oh, you looked out?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we were in the grandstand, first building closest to the bus stop, but on the way on the other side of it, 8436. So standing on the balcony, I could see the glow of Epcot fireworks. I just didn't look when Magic Kingdom was going.
Right.
So Magic Kingdoms were at 9 o'clock. Epcot's were at 9:15. So I went out to look, and you could see, flashing lights basically behind the buildings, but I couldn't see any fireworks.
Yeah. The Epcot ones were so intense, the ground shook. They were intense and loud.
Yeah, it was pretty bad like that in Frontierland for Kingdoms also.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bad. It was pretty loud.
Yeah. I mean,
earth shaking.
Yes. It was they did a really good job. And I liked it on Magic Kingdoms this year, how they did a lot more speaking with it and talking about the 250 and everything. It was much better this year. So
that's one thing in Tiana that I couldn't tell. All it was there were a bunch of fireworks and then a pause.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of fireworks and then a pause. And it's by design. So at our place, our music plays the whole time. So if you're leaving, say, at the start of Happily Ever After, you hear Tiana's music until you get, to the staircase. And then as you walk up those steps in front of it, you start hearing, Mulan or whatever.
Right.
So they do a very good job of directing sound. The Disney is really, really good, especially in the parks and rides and stuff, at directing sound.
Yes.
So that you don't get that bleed over.
But the voiceover work with it on both of them were very good.
Good.
So I actually saw somebody posted he had one of the cameras that does the 360 on it, and he actually had it and filmed the fireworks on the 360.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
anyway. I just thought it was neat.
Yeah. This was a lot of killing time because we don't have any news.
No, we really don't.
Two things. Carousel Progress closed.
Yes. I did go see it on the 3rd for the last time.
And I went over there on the 6th thinking that it was closing the 6th, but apparently it was closed as of the 6th.
Yeah.
So I did not get my one last hurrah with Carousel of Progress, whatever. I've seen it for 55 years.
Yeah.
51 years that I've seen it.
I took several photos in each scene. So
51 years, that's how long it's been there. Actually.
Yeah.
Since 75. So, yeah.
Just for memorabilia.
There we go. When next time I see it, it will be new and hopefully not worse.
True.
I want to say new and improved, but I'm not 100% convinced until I see it. So we'll say new and not worse.
Yeah.
If it's not worse, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have to be better.
No.
Not that.
I liked what it was.
For what it is, it's almost perfect.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. It's almost perfect.
Yeah.
As long as it's not worse, it'll be great.
I just still think that, the most modern day thing is still not modern. It's funny.
No, the most modern day stuff in that we've had in our house for 10 years.
I know. It's just
and we
funny.
weren't like day one Alexa people, but
no.
I mean, so that's fine.
Yeah, it was just funny.
Listen, Tomorrowland as a whole is a choice, and the choice was that they were never going to be able to keep it tomorrow.
Right.
Especially if you think about 18 years ago, right? The iPhone came out. 2008, I think. Somewhere around there.
Okay.
Think about the phone we had 20 years ago. I mean, there's just no way they can keep up.
Right.
So it was always supposed to be like a retro view of tomorrow.
Right.
They did it better in France with let's just do the Jules Verne version, which would be really is a super idea.
Yes.
But anyway.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to, whatever they do now is not going to be much change. Where are they going to have self-driving cars? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what else is there? Flying cars. Don't feed me that crap because it just ain't happening.
No.
Not for real.
No.
We were already supposed to have them. Like, the Jetsons.
Yep.
By the way, every time I go to Spaceship Earth and the last thing when you're going down the hill finally actually works, because it doesn't always.
Right.
At least with your picture,
Mm-hmm.
I just realized how that whole thing is just a Jetsons ripoff.
Oh, it's 100% Jetsons.
Like, here wear
Judy.
the same exact outfit.
Yeah.
Get in a flying car.
Meet George
Here's
Jetson.
your robot that feeds you. And
it does look like Rosie.
what's her name? Rosie, yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Rosie.
Yeah. So anyway, you know what? I'm fine with that. Jetsons were awesome.
I love the
Kids
Jetsons.
these days don't know the Jetsons. They don't know what they're missing out on.
I know. Go watch the cartoons. They're pretty funny.
Right? All the old cartoons were funny.
I know.
Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
Bugs Bunny.
Bugs Bunny was fantastic.
The guy wore a shirt to work a month ago or so. Not to work. To Disney.
Yes.
It actually had a picture of Elmer Fudd on the front.
Okay.
With the rifle.
Right.
Very common double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
Very common Elmer Fudd pose.
Right.
Right. Nobody I worked with knew who Elmer Fudd was.
What? Be very, very quiet.
Not nobody. Half the people did not know who Elmer Fudd was. I'm like, you have to be kidding me.
I'm hunting rabbits.
Right. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the first news story. Second news story, I got a new boss coming.
You do?
Another new boss coming.
Yes.
Can't remember his name.
Well, this one's probably more directly
it is
associated to you.
We know it was already announced, but I guess it was re-announced or whatever. Joe Schott will officially become the president of the Walt Disney World Resort on August 3rd, so less than a month, succeeding Jeff, whose last name I still do not know how to pronounce. Valley, I don't know, who is retiring after 36 years.
Yeah.
Mr. Schott, I don't know, underachiever. He's already a 40-year Disney veteran. Just kidding. Jeff probably came from somewhere,
right.
where Joe probably started like at 18 or whatever.
Right.
He began his career as a Jungle Cruise skipper in Florida.
Oh, cool.
Brings extensive international experience to the role, most recently serving as president of Disney Signature Experiences, managed operations at the Shanghai Disney Resort and Disneyland Paris. Takes over Florida Resort during an aggressive expansion period that includes the upcoming Cars and Villains lands in the Magic Kingdom. There you go.
Oh, and those other resorts just did a big expansion too. So that's probably a good thing that he's coming.
And he's a Florida guy.
Yeah.
So, at least, somewhat.
Somewhat. Yeah. So welcome.
Yeah. Welcome almost.
Welcome almost.
All right. That's literally all the news that we had to talk about.
Yeah.
Everything else it was July 4th.
Yeah. It's
nothing
a holiday.
happened last week.
Yeah. Nothing. No.
Nobody even worked. So nobody who would make news worked.
Right. And all the news was about the events taking place at the parks. That was literally the news.
Right. The week before it was, hey, there's going to be fireworks on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. And this week the news is there were fireworks on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Right. There you go.
I will say we were not extraordinarily busy, although Tiana did have wait times over 75 minutes time.
Yeah.
And not all the usual times. Like, I will tell you this, we got hammered after that flyover.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because everybody was waiting for the flyover?
Apparently everybody waited for the flyover, and at like 10:40, all of a sudden there were like 500,000 people in the line at Tiana's.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So the flyover happened.
Yeah. It was very underwhelming.
The overwhelming opinion among all of us was that it was very underwhelming.
It was very underwhelming.
It was 2 helicopters and a plane, or 2 planes and a helicopter. I don't even know.
Yeah, it was 2 helicopters and a very big plane.
And they didn't fly like the regular path. It looked like they flew across Main Street, not over it. And
then they turned and flew over.
Beside it looked like Spaceship Earth, not over Spaceship Earth either from the pictures I saw.
Yeah, I was at Spaceship Earth. It flew over.
Okay.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. It wasn't like the Super Bowl.
No.
Like, it was a pretty small flyover.
No, and they've done, much bigger flyovers. But
all right, now look, I understand.
Everybody else was at.
You've also got World Cup games going on. You've got a million America 250 things going on.
Especially in Washington and those areas that they're going to get preferential treatment.
Right.
And I expect that. I understand
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely, I do.
I mean, I am excited that we did get something.
And it has nothing to do with Disney. Disney didn't request 2 helicopters and a plane.
No.
So it's not knocking Disney at all for it.
No.
Would have been cool to have like an actual, like, cool flyover.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Next year they can do it again.
Right. There you go.
Yeah. So that's all the news.
Yeah, that's it.
Or what passes for news today.
Yeah. Well, it passes as news.
Yeah, it does. All right. So our topic for this week, so that we don't have a 15-minute podcast. Got to have a topic.
Yes.
Yeah, we're 21 minutes in the recording. There's no way we're 21 minutes of recording.
Yeah.
So our topic for this week, traditions, our Disney traditions that we didn't realize were traditions.
Yeah.
I guess. They're traditions. So the things that we do, if not every time, almost every time that we go, right? That kind of stuff.
Right.
So, like, for example, an attraction we never skip, which, sometimes we skip it, but more often, the vast majority of the time, it's one we're going to do. Snack you always get, transportation, that kind of stuff, right?
Sounds good.
Like, I literally haven't been on We'll get there. I don't want to jump ahead, but all right. So let's go ahead and start. Okay?
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and do this for each of the 4 parks as best we can.
That sounds good.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
So what's your one attraction that you never skip?
Okay. So
whatever, pick a park. Animal Kingdom?
Animal Kingdom. I will go on Everest.
So here's the thing about Animal Kingdom. It's got 7 rides right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't love any of them, to be very honest with you. My favorite would definitely be the safari, but I don't necessarily do it every time.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna have to, I don't know, skip it. I don't have that for Animal Kingdom.
Okay.
Hollywood Studios. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway.
Okay.
I don't know if it's because I love Mickey or if it's because I love the Great Movie Ride and I'm used to going on whatever's in that theater. I've probably ridden Rise of the Resistance twice in the last year.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Did we do it for the Main Street 16? Well, that was more than a year ago. I think I may have ridden Rise of the Resistance twice in the last year.
Yeah.
So it's not even that. I've done Millennium Falcon way more than I've done Rise. But Mickey and Minnie's I like. Not that I don't like Rise of the Resistance, but I don't do it every time I go.
Okay. Frozen.
Yeah. See, I get... Sometimes I don't think about shows. That's probably better than Mickey and Minnie's as far as what I do every time I go.
Yeah.
Actually, as often as I go to Hollywood Studios anymore, the thing I do every time I go there might be see Jack and the Nightmare Before Christmas sing along. But that's not true. I actually go to Hollywood a lot.
Yeah. But for me, it's Frozen. I like to be a kid and sing along.
Mm-hmm.
So
that is a well done sing along.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that they don't like to necessarily just have cookie cutter, although they're doing more of that. But, the same thing in every park or what have you.
Right.
But I would put it in Canto one in Epcot,
Mm-hmm.
put a, I don't know, one in Magic Kingdom, the sing-along one.
Yeah.
Right? I think you could do those in every park and they'd be hits. Change the Beauty and the Beast one to a sing-along.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of that awful thing that they put in France where they made LeFou the hero or something.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense.
Yep.
Put the Beauty and the Beast one in the Beauty and the Beast place in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, it won't fit because it only holds 20 people and that thing with the mirror needs to stay and you can't put a whole bunch of people in there, but whatever.
Right. Actually, it would be really cool if they put a Rapunzel one in there and give her more than just a bathroom.
Yeah, that's unlikely unless the live action movie is way better than all the other live action movies have been.
Yeah, it's just a suggestion.
I know. That's for a different show.
Yes.
How about putting Merida somewhere other than just on a float?
True.
But anyway.
Okay.
Different side.
Yes.
All right. Epcot.
Guardians.
So I've been on Guardians definitely once in the last year. And that was at the wedding.
Yeah.
No, maybe twice. We may have done a Moonlight Magic, but I don't think we did. But for Epcot, mine is going to be either Three Caballeros.
Okay.
Or the Land.
Okay.
I love both of them. I don't have to wait for either of those in line.
Right.
And in Mexico, I can go to La Cava before I go to Three Caballeros. So that's fine. I love the Mexican pavilion.
Yes.
I love the UK pavilion, Mexican pavilion.
Sensing a pattern here.
Honestly, I wish the American pavilion itself was better than it is.
Yeah.
I just feel like the show is fantastic.
Yes.
I just feel like, I don't know. There's just, first of all, it's flat. You know what I mean? There's no depth to it like there is
on the other ones.
In the UK or France or, it's just flat. Like here's a restaurant, here's the building, here's a store.
Right. They put the depth out front and didn't really make it part of it.
Right. And it's also, there's the couple of snack / beer booths and a store and a restaurant and a show.
Right.
Like there's just not a lot there.
Right.
And I understand it was kind of not an afterthought, but kind of an afterthought because they didn't want to make it the big thing because they didn't want to be like, oh, here's our old tourists. Here's America. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they went the other way with that.
Right.
Could have been like, hey, we're America. You know. But hey, they were still trying to figure out how to build not a castle park at the time.
True.
So,
True.
Okay with it.
Yep.
Magic Kingdom.
For me, it's Haunted Mansion or People Mover and or both.
Same. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
No, mine's, well.
Yours is Tiana's.
No, it's the Liberty Bell, but damn thing's gone. If you'd asked me 40 years ago, it'd have been Mr. Toad's, but that's also gone. It really was the Liberty Bell.
Yeah.
Which is gone.
I know.
No, people, and it was People Mover and it was Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
Haunted Mansion is so weird because sometimes it's an hour wait and sometimes it's 13 minutes. And it doesn't even make sense, like, what time of day. Like, all right, so Tiana's easy. Like, up until an hour and a half after park opens, there's no wait.
Right.
During the parade, no wait.
Okay.
Right? I mean, there's a longer wait than in the morning because there's some residual from before the parade. But it's dead then. And then after dark, it's dead. All the time. Even during the summer, after dark, it dies.
It's surprising.
It is because it's beautiful at night.
Oh, I love that ride at night.
Even the outdoor parts are beautiful at night.
No, I like riding Tiana's at night.
So, and the views are beautiful from there at night. But yeah, after dark, it's dead.
Yeah, looking out when the parade's going on.
Yeah.
Looking out.
Yeah, or the fireworks. All right. Snack do we always get? Let's start Animal Kingdom again.
Popcorn.
I think we can probably just skip ahead on this one because the answer is popcorn. It's really the only snacks we get.
Well, no, I have been. The pickle in a bag has been moving up on my list.
All right, so you can get that at Magic Kingdom.
Right.
And?
I think it's only Magic Kingdom.
I feel like it's probably somewhere else. Maybe that Sunshine Seasons in the land. They have, the refrigerator section. They probably have them, but Magic Kingdom is definitely where you see them.
Yeah. And it's definitely moving up on my list.
Yeah. I don't count. I don't count food at like Baseline Tap House or Oga's or something as a snack.
No.
So,
no.
I'm not going to do that.
Right.
But I think it's popcorn. It's easy. It's $2.25 or whatever it is right now for a refill. So, yeah, popcorn. All 4 parks, popcorn.
Yeah.
For like real snack.
For real snacks, yes.
I'm also hooked on malted milk balls, but I don't know if something that comes in a bag from the candy store is a snack.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that counts.
But it's like the only place I can find a decent sized container. Remember, like, you used to be able to go to the grocery store and get the milk carton of Whoppers.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know if it was a half-gallon container, but it was big, you know? Now it's a little box like you go to the movies and it's the same price.
Right.
So, but Disney has them in a pretty good bag. I don't know if it's a pound. It's half a pound for sure, right? Probably.
Yeah.
So I've been hooked on those, but I don't consider bagged candy a snack either.
No.
So I'm going popcorn.
Yeah.
And I don't actually buy the popcorn. I just eat yours.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. All right. Transportation ride we always take. Yours is different than mine.
Yes.
What is yours?
Skyliner.
So, only place I take Disney transportation is to Magic Kingdom. Whether that's on a day I'm there as a guest or a day I'm there at work. It's if I'm working, it's a bus. It used to be a monorail. I have not been on a ferry since July of last year.
Okay.
So that leaves me with the monorail.
Okay.
And that is the only, not the only, I occasionally take a bus. I think we may have taken a bus twice or something last time we were there. But typically it's going to be the monorail. Used to be the ferry all the time. But you know what? This isn't any big secret. I mean, it was all over everything. It crashed twice. I don't get on it anymore. I just don't.
When you were working monorail, when you were working monorail, I rode the monorail every trip, without a doubt. But since you've changed, I don't. I've been riding Skyliner.
So when you go into Magic Kingdom, what do you take?
Monorail.
Okay. Yeah, I have not been on a ferry since it crashed in the rain that night.
Yeah.
And I know that's dumb. It's been running for a year without anything happening, and it ran for 50 years before that without really anything happening.
Right.
But and it's not really because of that. I say that. It's more because I want to sit down.
Right.
Like I'm either getting ready to walk all day or I have been walking all day and I don't want to stand on a boat or stand on a bus. The other day when I left work, so Thursday and Friday when I left work, it actually wasn't because I left a few minutes early both days. I beat the mad rush of everybody closing to get on the bus. So I didn't then, but apparently me and half of Magic Kingdom got off at 4:15 or 4:30 on Saturday on the 4th.
Oh, really?
So I waited for a bus so I could get a seat because I just wanted to go stand up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And I wasn't the only person to do it, but I was one of a few people that did it on the bus before us anyway, before the one I got on.
Right.
But yeah, I waited. And look, I mean, for the cast member bus, there is an empty bus sitting behind the bus that's filling up all the time. You never ever wait more than a minute for a bus.
Well, that's good.
So waiting for the next bus is not a big deal.
Yeah, no, that's a good thing.
Yeah. One photo we always stop.
I made this as just a general one that it's one photo that I stop for is when there's a PhotoPass photographer that's standing there with no one taking a picture.
Same. I don't care what it is.
I don't have to wait.
We did take a picture in front of the castle because a guy I worked with at Monorail had moved to PhotoPass and he was there. He still had his red ribbon on, remember?
Yeah.
Yup. And didn't have anybody in line. And so we took pictures in front of the castle.
Right.
That's the only one we've taken in front of the castle, like probably at least this year.
Probably.
But yes, wherever they don't have a line, we'll stop and get a picture.
And it's usually they're just kind of standing there. And I'm like, you look like you need somebody to take a picture of.
Probably in the 4 parks, I would say the one we have taken the most would be during a festival, about halfway down that long sidewalk that goes like from the World Celebration Garden out to the World Showcase.
That or to the
about
land.
halfway down on the right side.
Yeah.
Because there's always photo pass there and there's never a line there.
Yep.
So that's probably the one we've stopped for the most. But the actual answer is wherever there is not a line.
And it doesn't matter what park. In any park.
Right, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I actually have been like looking for, when I make posts for the podcast, you know, a picture in front of the castle or a picture in front of the Tree of Life or whatever of us.
And it's hard to find.
Like all of them, I have like 5 inches less beard and 8 inches less hair.
They're older pictures.
Yeah, they're all like, half of them have masks on.
Yeah.
But like literally.
Just because I don't want to stand in line for a photo unless it's something like really special is the only reason I would do it.
Right. Right, exactly. Because we do have pictures, even if they're older.
Yeah.
All right. One place that we always relax each park.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
So, Animal Kingdom. I don't go to Animal Kingdom that much.
I
don't have traditions at Animal Kingdom. I just don't go there that much.
I really don't either.
There is a reason I don't. Again, I don't love the rides that are there right now.
Okay.
Right? Safari's great. The truth of the matter is, on the safari, most of the animals are asleep.
Yeah.
When I ride it. And I've been on it. Like, I want it to be better than it is. I want to love it. Right? As a guy who used to stand on the back of the train at Busch Gardens and do the whole on your left is this, on your right is that. You know, I want to love it.
Yeah.
I want to ask for a transfer and go do it. No, I don't. I don't want to have to deal with getting a CDL license again. And I just don't, you know? So I just don't have anything there that I love. Like anything there that I love.
No, and there's really not. I don't know if there's anywhere just to go relax.
So there are, but I don't know if they're still open. Like there used to be the place over there right on the lake that was one of those relaxation stations. Take your mask off. You're okay in here, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a bench area, but do we go there just to go sit there?
No, I haven't been there since I had to go in there just to take my mask off.
Right.
You know? So I don't know. I didn't realize, like if you just asked me, you know, do you love Animal Kingdom? Absolutely. But then I started sitting down, like looking at this and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. Like, but I don't really go there much.
Right.
You know, especially since all the places I liked are closed. Restaurantosaurus and, you know.
Yeah.
So I go if people are there.
Yeah.
I go at night.
During Moonlight Magic
when it's open because it's not, you know.
Yeah.
It's beautiful at night.
It's absolutely beautiful at night. So, all right.
Hollywood Studios.
Oh, there's several places to go relax.
Baseline Tap House.
It is.
That's the answer.
It is. You go to Baseline Tap House I watch people. I like to sit inside on that corner window, that corner seat, because you can see a bigger area, and I love to watch people.
And honestly, the other place that I relax, like sit down, lean, whatever, is in line for Frozen. Right? Because there's that spot over in the back left.
Yeah.
That has
like the rail,
like a rail and a garbage can that you can lean up against. It's undercover. There's fans.
Yes.
It's, you know, if it's raining, it's dry. If it's hot, it's shade. It's, but that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, There's nowhere really there that I go, let's just go sit down. There is, but it's the Brown Derby bar outside or the Baseline Tap House or, you know.
But there's a pattern there, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
But that's where you go to relax.
And I don't even go, I don't go to the, oh my God, I just forgot the name, but the one that's between Prime Time and.
Oh, geez.
Tune In Lounge.
Yeah.
I don't go there to relax because even if you can get a table, it's just loud, or a seat, it's just loud in there all the time.
It's very loud. It's all the noise coming from Prime Time.
I guess. And whatever's on the other side. Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah, Hollywood and Vine's on the other side.
But it's just loud in there, so it's not really relaxing.
No.
It's a good place for a drink. It's just not relaxing.
Yeah. Baseline is the relaxing place.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Epcot.
It's the UK Gardens.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
There's places to sit.
Mm-hmm. Get a bench. There's
a band.
Mm-hmm. And even if there's not a band, it's just beautiful in there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a perfect place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if there's even anywhere else. France is just always so crowded.
So crowded.
You know, and it's narrow and there's nowhere to sit.
There's nowhere to sit.
And France is a pretty pavilion, but there's nowhere to sit.
Yeah.
The U.S. American Adventure, nowhere to sit.
No, I mean, you got the benches, but it's everybody's eating there.
Mexico, if you go before the restaurants open.
Yes.
You can go into San Angel Inn.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the cantina? I think it's the cantina that's outside.
Right. And take your food inside.
And you can take your food and drink inside and chill out in there. You know, never had anybody come up and go, hey, you need to leave.
No.
So that's a good spot. Air conditioned, tables, view of the lake, you know. That's about it.
Yeah.
A lot of those places, Germany's good for sitting if you can get a spot either around the fountain or one of the two tables right there.
Yes.
Or if you can get a bench back in front of beer garden, even though that's taking a spot from somebody that's waiting to get in for their reservation, but whatever.
And then there's also Norway, just around the wall there, that has a couple benches.
Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Norway's really growing on me.
Yeah.
The whole pavilion, so into the school bread right now.
Mm-hmm.
And those whatever things are that are way better than any of the churros in the park.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they're called. Leskas or Letskis or something like that. But
yeah, Tony will be yelling at you. So.
Whatever. I mean, even if I could picture the word right now, I don't think I could pronounce it in Norwegian. But
no.
Yeah, so there are places, sunshine seasons, anywhere in the land pavilion. I mean, even in front of the bathrooms, you could usually get a bench.
Yeah.
On either floor, you know?
Yeah, and even just sitting in like this tables outside sunshine seasons is just fun to watch people.
Yeah, right. Right. All right, Magic Kingdom.
For you, you're sure you'd say Center Street.
Yeah, or the Tiana Break Room. That's where I do most of my relaxing in Magic Kingdom now.
If I'm waiting for the parade, I actually go sit on the wall in front of where the Liberty Bell was. There's a wall right there.
Anywhere on that stretch between Frontierland and Liberty Square actually is pretty good.
Yeah. I've actually just gone and sat there just because it was nice out. I just didn't have anywhere to go.
There are a lot more places along Frontierland to sit than probably anywhere else in the park.
Yeah.
Without sitting on the ground.
Right.
You know. Actually, over by Beauty and the Beast is pretty good too.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That wall all the way around there and nobody's ever there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Magic Kingdom has one of those problems. Magic Kingdom is, I feel, the best shaded park.
Yes.
Except I feel like all the sitting spots are like, okay, take out all the trees and then we'll let them sit here and rest, because that way they won't sit very long. They'll be around spending money.
Right.
You know, like, I don't know. There's so many spots where you'd like to go and just have a seat and chill for a minute and you're just baking. All those places back there by Be Our Guest and
yes,
Gaston's, you know, it's just, I mean, it's an oven right there.
Right.
Even at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, it's an oven there.
Yeah, and there's nowhere to sit.
No. Well, I mean, there are. You can sit on the little walls, you know, the planter walls and stuff.
Yeah.
And there's some benches, but they're just in the sun.
Yes, I would agree.
At Epcot, you can always find a bench over between Port of Call or Port of Entry and whatever the other one is called. Those two stores right at the front of the World Showcase.
Yes. Discovery Traders.
But there's like a magnifying glass over them between you and the sun. You know.
You're right.
So, yeah, they're empty because you can't bear to sit there.
Right.
All right. Nighttime tradition. This is easy. It's fireworks.
It's fireworks.
Whatever park you're in.
It's fireworks.
It's fireworks. It's Fantasmic.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Fantasmic. It's Happily Ever After. Luminous.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
Yep.
If I'm there at night. My
Yes.
usual nighttime tradition is go to Raglan Road. I mean, honestly, that's probably more of a nighttime tradition than staying there for fireworks at any of the parks.
Probably.
Yeah. All right, our last one here. What's the one thing that you never do anymore?
Well, I'm not waiting in line forever for a ride.
I'm 100% not waiting in line more than about 35 minutes for anything. I just don't.
No.
We're there too much. I'm not waiting in line.
Yeah. The only time I'll wait in line is if I bought a lightning lane and it just got tied up. That's different.
I also don't rope drop.
Oh, heck no.
I've rope dropped, like, I honestly believe I've rope dropped once a year the last 2 years for the Main Street 16, and that's about it.
Right.
And funny enough, if it wasn't for the fact that you've got to be there at rope drop when they're to do some of the stuff when there's not a line yet, I wouldn't even do that because your time doesn't start till you start anyway.
Right.
But yeah, that's the only time I rope drop. I'm not rope dropping.
No. Not rope.
I mean, yeah. I don't do table service every day either.
No. Quick service. Not every day, but mostly quick service.
We definitely do table service more than we do quick service.
Yes.
I mean, without a doubt. When's the last time we ate at Pecos Bill's or
Casey's
Cosmic Rays or Casey's Corner?
Right.
I think the last time I ate at Casey's Corner legitimately may have been for that 50th anniversary Walt's chili dog thing.
Yeah.
I don't quick service. I'll either grab some snacks or we wait for table service.
Right. I find that I do quick service more when I do solo ones because you're working and I'll go. But I get kids' meals.
On the off chance that I am there. Okay. I do quick service when we're staying at a resort.
Yes.
Like we did, as a matter of fact, the only thing that you and I ate together on property this weekend when we were there for 3 days was from Artist Palette.
Yes.
So I do that. But I don't, not in the park.
Right. And when we stayed at Riviera, we actually got it quite often from there too. The Plato. Yeah,
the Prima Piatto or whatever it's called.
Right.
We did do that a couple of times when we stayed at Riviera. That was November of last year though.
Yeah.
But Yeah, in the parks. And quick service is a chore in the parks, right?
Yeah, because you have to find a seat.
You've got a mobile order.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to pray you can find a seat somewhere.
Right.
It's kind of a chore.
Mm-hmm.
If we do table service, now granted, we're DVC members, we're annual pass holders, cast member discount on some things.
Right.
But it's also Walt Disney World, and I would say that if not 50% of the people have those discounts
right
close to it. I know I'm getting seated somewhere, right?
Right.
And I can relax and eat and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So quick service is a chore. It's just a chore.
Yes.
And it takes a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
No, it does.
I assume this is a one-off situation, but this weekend, Friday morning,
mm-hmm.
I ordered at 10:30, mobile ordered from Artist Palette. Lunch, they did not start serving until 11 o'clock. So I ordered 25 to 30 minutes before they opened.
Right.
And my arrival time was 11:05 to whatever that window is.
Right.
Once I picked, I'm here, the window disappeared. I don't remember exactly what the window was, but it was 11:05 to whatever.
Okay.
5 minutes to 11. Exactly 11. Sorry, exactly 11. It popped up and said, like, are you here? Yes, I'm here.
Start my order
right?
type thing. Right.
I didn't get the food till 11:40.
And that's ridiculous.
So first of all, because I had been out running some errands, which is why I did all this, I was in a 30-minute parking spot at Saratoga. I'm lucky my car was still there when I finally got my food.
Right.
My fault. I should have sat in the car until it said, your food's ready. But then I would have been sitting in my car screaming.
Right.
But it took 40 minutes after the window opened. 11:45, I got it. Actually, 11:40, but I had told him I was there at 11 o'clock.
That's just...
Which is kind of inexcusable. And somebody made the comment that everybody had that first window. Well, that's not actually the guest problem.
Right.
Because the whole point of the window is that you don't overbook the window.
Right.
Like, do you know how to take the reservation, but do you know how to hold the reservation? You know, like the whole point of that window is so that doesn't happen.
Right.
And there actually weren't that many of us. There were probably 10 people.
Yeah, but
it was sandwiches, man. It wasn't like they were making steak dinners. It was sandwiches and flatbreads.
Right.
You know, and pizzas. But
yeah,
I don't know. It was pretty annoying. And it was also annoying because the same thing had happened to me like 3 days earlier here at a restaurant in town. But
oh,
so
really?
It was like avocados.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like double annoying. But
right.
Anyway. I didn't really want to complain about that because it's the first time it's happened, and you know, maybe it was just a weird thing, but it has been annoying to me ever since Friday.
Yeah.
So, all right. We got anything else? Anything else you want to say?
No.
Me either. That's going to wrap up episode 259 of the Mickeyphile Podcast. I hope you enjoyed the show, have been enjoying the show. Maybe it's your first time. Maybe you've been around for a while. Either way, if you liked it, head over to Apple Podcast or maybe Spotify. Throw a review or rating on there for us. It'll help people to find us because everything in today's America is about algorithms, as you know. We've got Instagram and TikTok at Mickeyphile_podcast. Don't type out underscore. It's the little line at the bottom. Facebook, page, Facebook group, Google search on Facebook for Mickeyphile Podcast. Our email address is mickeyphilepodcast@gmail.com. Goodbye. Stay in the dang boats.
Thank you, everybody. Good night.